brothers.
You need help.
What are you talking about? We're just hungry. Did you make a pizza?
Oh, Zacho.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I need Zyko to go get some guests, too.
Hey, did you guys see the rooftop bar right next to CHS Field?
Oh, it used to be like ox cart or something.
Yeah,
That place that's a great view.
All-time spot. Haven't been there.
CHS Field is sweet.
I like that area.
Yeah. That's such a
It's a
great
cool area.
spot.
It is a cool area. They have
And
like
it's
Thursday
right up the
nights
road.
there. Have you heard about that? Every Thursday night in the summer, they have like a little block party, and all these food trucks come.
Sick.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Hey, Zyko, I'm sorry. I know you're working, but would you mind go getting our guests who are watching today? They are downstairs.
Yeah.
Get a second. Thank you, brother.
Make a pizza.
Yeah, CHS Field bangs.
It bangs.
I love
Great
it.
spot.
Such a good vibe.
Great night the other night.
Are you guys going to any concerts at the fair?
Just Bargatze,
Maybe
stand
Bargatze.
up.
You know
Are
what?
you going to Barga? I want to go.
I think
Mikey
my
wants
wife's
to go.
going to every one of them.
Mikey died.
No.
Did he really? Mikey?
Well, I mean, it must have been recent. 30 seconds ago, I just got a text from him.
Yeah,
he
it
passed
happened.
away.
Yeah.
He passed
First
away.
person to be alerted was Sauce for some reason.
His family texted me.
By the way, I don't know how this got by me. I knew about the concert. I just didn't know what it was. You know, the Foo Fighters are here on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At Target Field.
Target Field.
Yeah.
Smitty Oom's going.
Oh, hold on. That's great news.
Target Field bangs for
So
concerts.
Smitty
Yes.
is he
The
going?
bangs, period.
Is he going by himself?
Smitty Oom is, no, I think he's taking his daughter.
Is he going to Uber there or just drive his own vehicle?
That's a great point.
I think he'll drive.
Or maybe take the light rail?
I think he's going to drive.
What, do you know what song he wants to hear?
Monkey Wrench, is that a Foo Fighters?
Sure. What time do you think he's going to leave for the show?
Oh, probably 5.
What's he going to be wearing? Concert t-shirt
Probably
or
jeans and
Thong.
a mesh shirt.
jeans? It's going to be
I don't know,
90
shorts.
degrees.
He's going to be wearing shorts and a mesh shirt.
That's great
How
stuff.
many
Thank
times
you.
has he seen the Foo Fighters?
I think 0.
Could you see him maybe have seen them once or twice?
Yeah.
Is it possible he's seen them 3?
Yeah.
Maybe 4?
Are you covering all your bases?
Just in case.
Yeah.
And I can say I was right.
How many mesh shirts do you have, Tommy?
KFAN
5 or
Hold on.
6.
with Chris Hockey.
He's serious.
Presented by the St. Paul Saints.
Thank you, St. Paul Saints.
Trying to get the sponsor.
5 or 6.
Thank you.
Gons and Jules are going too.
Sweet.
Sess's parents.
Gons?
Gons is his name.
Oh.
Short for Gonzalo.
Gons.
Gons.
You got a good vibe with him then. You
Yeah.
call him
Oh, yeah.
Gons.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was scary the first time I met him.
Does anybody
bet.
call him Gonzo?
I do.
How's that go over?
I call him Gargonzo Beans.
Does he listen to the
Brilliant.
show?
That's funny.
My God.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Does he listen to the show?
Sure. I don't know if he's listening
Does he
today.
see what you do
Okay,
off the air?
hopefully.
Does he ever say, son, put your hands down?
Yes. All the time.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Hawk.
Yes.
Power Trip Bets came up with hockey has slept with odds.
Well, that's please. No.
One name is minus 300.
And that name is?
Blanche.
It's probably a dude.
Blanche
Hawk,
is
you slept-
probably a dude.
Blanche is more of a guy's name than a girl's
No.
name.
I don't think so.
Hawk, have you slept with a Blanche?
I don't think so.
Can you
no.
name a Blanche?
No.
I
Yeah,
can't
the
name
one from the Golden Girls.
That's the only one.
I've
He
never
is.
seen it.
Hawk
She's
is the
horny.
Blanche. Yeah.
Yeah, Rue McClanahan.
Yeah. Would you?
Charmed. I mean, she's dead.
30
They're
years
all
ago.
dead.
Sure.
Well, she knew her way around a bedroom, too.
Yeah, and I like it.
Were they horny, the Golden Girls?
Just one.
Mainly Blanche.
Just one.
It's
Like Sex in the City
You
horny?
should go
or
back.
no?
Yeah,
you should,
sure.
You
No,
should
they
watch
weren't.
it. It's the
No,
power
that's
trip.
the whole point. Blanche is Samantha from Sex and in the
Hockey's
City.
Blanche. Who's the tall one?
B. Arthur
That's
is
Corey.
Dorothy.
And then I'm the
Betty White.
You're
Betty
Betty
White.
White,
'Cause
yep.
She's the idiot. It's the power trip.
Unfortunately,
I'm not
none
kidding.
of them have no legs.
Is it funny?
Rosie is Sophia.
Yeah, it's the power trip. Go back and watch it.
Really?
Yes. Hockey is 100% Blanche.
And
yeah.
do you actually see the sex?
It's Golden Girls.
I've never seen
It was network
It's a sitcom.
TV.
No.
It was a sitcom in the 80s and early 90s.
So they just
see the
allude
sex?
to it.
There's
They're like,
no
"Oh, let's go
sex.
to the
It's
room."
an 80s TV show. But she talks about it all
For
the
that
time.
reason, I'm out.
No, you'll love it.
Nice Shark Tank
Yeah,
impression.
thanks, Mark Cuban.
Randy Dobnak was on top of his game
Brilliant.
as the St. Paul Saints beat the Omaha Storm Chasers 5-2 at CHS Field yesterday. The 49-49 Saints send Adam Plutko to the mound against the Storm Chasers again tonight at CHS Field. Go on down. Get your tickets at saintsbaseball.com. By the way, I believe it was Betts. Might have been Quotes. I can't remember. Somebody had, it was Betts. The brilliant idea. What if next year
Yeah, this is brilliant.
the St. Paul Saints bring in for us. You know what I'm going to say?
No.
Get
Peter
the song.
North?
Get the song.
I don't have the song. He has
Corey
the song.
does.
What song?
It's the song,
Emmanuel,
the show we used to watch.
That would be.
Queen of the universe.
Well, okay,
John
hang on,
would
though.
take work
I'll find the song in a second. But here's
For
the problem
sure.
with that. Which
And then the
one?
next day.
Are we talking Krista Allen or the original?
Yes.
Because it goes back to the 70s, does it not?
Yes.
How many people would show up to meet her?
And what would they
The
look
only
like?
one I care about is Krista Allen. That was the Emmanuel of the 90s.
That's the one that
Yeah.
where the
Man,
Emmanuel in the
she's,
Orient. That was my favorite.
We should
Emmanuel in
Fuck.
space.
Yeah.
come here.
What?
Just come here.
Do you know what else could play? Baywatch. If you brought the Hoff back and then like you act like people were like drowning in the baseball field, could be a good.
Hoff would throw heat.
Yeah,
I bet Hoff would pipe one right
I
down the
gotta
middle.
see this Emmanuel.
Oh, I've seen her before.
Yeah, she's in Liar Liar, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, she's the gal in the elevator.
Yeah.
yes,
That was Emmanuel.
yeah. I learned a few things to
Those
her.
are nuclear bombs.
Yeah. New to the building?
Yeah, everybody's been really nice.
Those are mine. Don't grope me.
She's coming in.
Got Jim Carrey's face in that whole. New to the building?
It's so, good.
good.
It's
So
God.
subtle and so good.
And the outtakes during the end credits.
end.
Oh, man. God,
Overactor!
such a good
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's
One of the
good.
best blooper reels ever. The
Ever. It's
Liar
so
Liar.
So what do you
blooper
think
reel.
about asking him to have her
Look, I love the Saints, and I think the Saints are game for almost anything. That's a tougher sell, right? Just to basically say is
And we'd have
softcore
a-
90s
we'd have a
adult
line out the
films.
door.
Yeah, I mean, the line would be out the door, but
And Rosie would show up.
and he would just try to claim that he was there to watch Royce Lewis.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh,
Even though-
Emmanuel's
yeah.
here? I just wanted to
Royce,
see
yeah.
Royce
What about like
Regan.
Norm from Cheers?
I thought you meant Norm MacDonald. I'm like, I have terrible news for
Norm's
you.
dead.
Norm from Cheers is dead too.
I mean,
No, George Wynn's still around.
Yeah, he.
How old is he?
Yeah.
That's probably a lot of cash.
a lot of cash.
Yeah.
They should honestly get Kenny Powers. That
Oh
would
my
be
God.
a great.
Swartzen knows him really well. Yeah.
Yeah, but I bet that would cost him much. But that's a great idea. Baseball and all that jazz. That'd
Wearing
be
a
great.
Myrtle Beach Mermen
the
jersey.
best
Great
ever.
bit.
Remember when he went to Mexico to play?
Yeah,
What
on
a
the
great
Charles.
season, dude. That was so great.
That show is so good. I
So
keep
good.
telling Paul to watch the whole thing.
Yeah,
I don't know why he
Give it-
won't.
yeah.
I don't know why he won't.
And
Oh, this is unbelievable.
funny.
What's
Man,
that?
Wikipedia.
you're too funny.
I clicked on George Wendt to see if he was still alive, and he is. He's 75.
Yeah.
He has 3 kids, and his nephew is Jason Sudeikis.
What?
Oh yeah,
Didn't
I thought
know
I
that.
heard that. But
Kidding.
yeah.
Did not know that until 12 seconds
you
ago.
know what's weird? I think we've talked about that.
I think you
before.
guys have.
Are you
Yes.
serious?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
eliminated from my brain.
Yeah.
I learned that in my mind 27 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Do you guys want some
That's
news?
so cool. Yeah, for sure.
sorry.
News.
Sorry,
That's
Daddy.
okay. No,
Well,
no,
that's
I
news.
just-
Sudeikis
Yeah.
is George Wendt's nephew.
Yeah. Fresno, California. Police are investigating a decomposing body found in a shed in
A she
downtown
shed?
Fresno. Thursday morning, officers responded to reports that a dog was carrying around a human head.
Oh lordy.
How big was this dog?
I don't know.
That's a dog.
They found the rest of the body in a shed.
Quasimodo? Or the headless horseman?
You need a Great Dane to carry around Sauce's head.
Oh my
Just sitting here.
Need a helicopter. A dog would have to be piloting it.
Operation Cargo Drop?
Yeah.
They could bring in one of those giant
Cranes.
cranes.
Yeah, it's like getting
They use
Gilbert
it
Grape's
both
mom out of the house before they burn it down.
Just burn
I'm
the
not
son
that
bitch.
fast.
Just burn the
No,
son
we
bitch
meant
down.
your head.
That's
Yeah,
just
either way, it's not that big.
It's a Doppler radar.
Okay. John.
I'll tell you
I
what.
love you.
I'll tell you what. It's got its own gravitational pull.
It
No.
does.
Okay. All right. Just do the.
If Sauce went to the Black Hills, we'd think there's 5 presidents.
That's a great line. That's a good line. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, remember when he went to Macy's Day Parade? They started tying strings to him.
Brilliant. You guys are funny today. That was good.
Yeah.
Now move
Remember
on.
when China?
now move on.
Remember when China flew his head above our country?
I forgot about that.
I did too.
Anyway, you were saying decomposing body,
Yeah, so anyway,
dogs
they
dragging it
found
around.
Yeah, he had the head.
Oh,
And they
by
found
the way,
rest of body.
speaking of
Crazy.
speaking of dead bodies,
Yes, sir.
man, I thought about this after the fact. We had an awesome interview with Terry Kaiser a couple days ago, right? Sweet dude,
That
nice
was
guy.
awesome. Yeah.
He remember a couple of months ago when we first started promoting this, even though this is news to John Bonus. I think we brought this up, and I'm actually bummed we didn't ask him about this. And I know this is a tough segue to bring up to a dude that's 84. he does have the chance to have the most epic funeral of all time. I want Terry Kaiser to live another 20 years. He was a nice guy.
It looks like he will.
He's in great shape for 84.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got a lot of runway left. When that dude dies, his funeral could be epic if he truly got Weekend at Bernie'd in or out of a casket. Can
100%.
you imagine if he seems so self-aware.
Yeah, he is.
And he's got a great sense of humor. I would not doubt if that's in his will to say, I need 2 people to carry me down an aisle to the casket.
Yeah. I don't know.
I have a lot of questions about how that would work. I don't want to know, right? That sounds really gross to me. Yeah. But I would have loved to have said, do you have something in your will like that?
But you got to at
Can you
least
imagine?
have an open casket with him in the Bernie outfit.
He has to be buried
with the
like
glasses,
Bernie.
the
100%. The blue windbreaker.
Yeah, all of it.
You got to be buried like that.
Correct. Yeah, and then
It would be unbelievable.
such a great bit.
I don't know. I know we met him for an hour on the show and then hung out with him for an hour and a half or 2 hours at CHS Field. Doesn't it seem like the kind of he seems
absolutely.
like he seems like the kind of guy that's like
100%.
screw it. What do I care?
That
Bury
was
me
so
with-
fun to listen to.
Such a
Honestly,
nice
the
guy.
vibe in the room, you
was
could just
great.
tell he was a great guy.
He was
Great guy.
wonderful.
Don't you think he would be doing? I think he would do it.
100%. I think, yeah.
I wish I
think
would have
so.
asked him that.
Lastly, in the news, an Ohio restaurant is not responsible for a customer's injury after a bone was found in an order of boneless wings, the bone got stuck in his throat. Michael Berkmeyer filed a lawsuit after he ordered boneless wings.
How hungry was that son of a gun?
I don't know. The bone got
wasn't
lodged.
chewing it?
It was boneless wings, but there was a bone in one. It got lodged in his throat, leading to medical issues. A 4-3 ruling of the state Supreme Court said Thursday that a boneless label on the menu described a cooking style, not a guarantee that there were no bones in there.
Chew your food, man.
I get it. I feel what you're saying, but
Yeah.
boneless wings are cooking style, not a guarantee there's no bones in there.
What a time to be alive.
It is
tell
hard
you,
when it's
interesting.
titled boneless wings.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I mean, by
You guys order
definition,
boneless?
No.
Oh yeah,
No, I do.
absolutely. I can't.
No.
I can't do
The only
it.
place I do is beat ups. It's the only place.
And the only time I eat them is when Hockey orders like 30 of them because he knows we're all going to eat them.
Yeah.
And then I have like 28 of them.
They are good
Yes,
on a
too.
date though, so you don't get it all over your face. You
That's
know?
what I'm saying.
Like
Yeah.
wings.
Well,
Wingy wings.
some gals like a little hot sauce.
Yeah.
What the hell
over
is a
their
date?
face.
Yeah. Some people like it when it's all over your
Hey,
face.
Core, we haven't talked about this.
Oh,
Go on.
What is it, brother?
Red Lobster. I'm sorry.
It's not over yet. I took my kiddo there a week and a half ago.
I heard they're all going out of business.
Well, they have filed for bankruptcy and a bunch of them shut down. But the one in Maple Grove, not busy at all. And we walked right in.
Sat right down.
Which is the problem? By the way.
Well, that's part of the problem. But Malone, the parking lot to Malone's was absolutely packed. Everybody's
Always.
outdoors playing
The
bags,
best.
and we drove up. Cause we had daddy daughter night. I'm like, whatever you want to do, because my wife and the other kid are doing whatever they wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
I go, where do you want to go? And she's like, I want Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. I go, say less. Let's go.
Yeah.
And this is the cutest thing about a 10-year-old kid. So we go there. We basically got fries, drinks, and then the biscuits. Our bill was like $16. She's like, are they going to be mad? Do you think? Like, I go, trust me, we're not the first people that have done this. I gave the waitress a gigantic tip because it's like, look, I know I'm taking up a table. So I tipped her like 80%. But my point is I like how she was nervous that people were there just for biscuits. I go, this is not their first rodeo. No. It's another reason this place is partially empty is because we're here for the biscuits.
Are those free?
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
had to order fries and like a pop. Or
exactly. You got to
something.
order something. So we ordered it. Yeah, exactly.
But
So
there are people that do that and tip 10% or 20%.
High school
off
kids
it.
probably do that.
and that's
Or
BS.
walk
So
out,
I
yeah.
gave the gal a giant tip and said, thanks for the biscuits. Let's go.
God, Malone's
That's kind
though.
of you.
Those the waffle fries.
Oh,
can't
yeah, it's
beat
the
them.
same thing.
That should be at the fair. That Maynard's. They
hungry is this show this morning?
Oh, my God.
Ridiculous.
yeah.
Where is my pizza?
Oh, I'll go make it. I'll go make it.
All right. Marney Gellner should be here in a second. Initials in an hour. John, you're the best.
Love you guys. Go to my website, johncreasel.com. Book me for it. We're booking it to next year. Let's go. johncreasel.com. Have a great weekend. See you
Love
next
you,
week.
Johnny.
Love you.
Quickly, John, one more. Give me your prediction. Marney, Joe O'Donnell, Tommy Olson, Brandon Molesky, Alicia Lewis. Who wins?
It's going to be Brandon or Marney. Marney's ready. I love you, Tommy. I love you. You're too horny this morning.
Yeah, it's hungry and horny.
He's too hungry.
You might as well
this
turn the
morning.
heat up and be Triple H.
Yeah.
You know?
It's going to be appointment radio, though. I can't wait.
All right.
Love you.
Marney should be here in a second. Sauce will go through sports right after this on the Fan.
Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Brian Flores talked to the press yesterday. He talked about his depleted cornerback group and his defense all around.
I like our room. I like everyone at every position. So I think right now we're in the process of getting better on a daily basis, working on, our techniques, specific to that room. Whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, whatever we're doing on a particular day. But I like the guys in that room. I think they're competitive. I think they're going to work to get better every day. That's really what we've talked about.
There you go, Brian Flores talking about his defense and his cornerback group, which is a bit depleted.
Little thin.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
But I don't know. Seems like people are excited about Duke Shelley being back, but
Yeah.
he didn't do much last year. He just had that really sick run as an underdog a couple years ago with the Vikes. But let's see if he can bring some of that magic back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get some magic covering sports.
It's time
No
for
doubt.
Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around Property Preservation.
Hey, thanks all around. Saw yesterday you put your hand in a urinal. If people aren't listening to the entire show,
It
you
was
should
fresh.
probably go back
It's
and
fresh
podcast.
piss.
Yesterday you could at 5:40. I don't know if you still can. Doesn't matter. Point is yesterday your hand was in a urinal filled with urine.
My own urine, though.
Your own urine.
Well, there was some.
You said one of the most embarrassing stories? Not bad.
Not even that bad.
Not even
I
real
mean,
bad.
it's
Yeah.
stupid,
That's-
but not that embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because no one really saw you do any of it, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
but I was walking around with a broken belt that I just
Yeah, but
didn't
your
take
pants
off.
didn't
Yeah, dude.
fall down. No one in the bathroom saw you basically dumpster diving for
Sure.
your belt buckle.
Sure.
I
I
thought
had a-
it was my
Not
I had a
that
very,
embarrassing.
very, very attractive mid-20s nurse shove a microscope up my thing.
Yep, and that
Wait, was that
is the
in a
worst.
doctor's office?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
did it
the
look like
first
a
time.
belly button or no?
It was
The
the
worst.
worst thing. I was so
Yeah.
frightened,
Did they have
Tommy.
to put clothes hanger?
They had to put
or,
not a clothes hanger, a clothespin on
Yeah,
it to make it
clothespin.
stand up straight. And the clothespin was almost too big for it. That's how freaked out I was. I've never been more frightened or embarrassed in my life.
that'll do it.
Yeah. If somebody had walked in right now and said, all your money or I'm going to blow your brains out, I'd have been like, I'm keeping my wallet in my pocket. You take your best shot. I was so embarrassed.
And
Because
again,
of how small it got?
and again,
Yes.
Chris warned me when I had to get it after I pissed blood at the auto show.
And we laughed
Hilarious.
at you.
Okay, that's
After
great.
I had
Best
to
day
get
ever.
it to figure out if I had kidney stones, Chris told me, like, this is going to be the worst, right? He didn't undersell it. He oversold it, which I thought, I'm like, okay, he's saying
Can't be
it's going to
that
be
bad.
terrible.
Yeah, right.
It can't be that bad. It was worse than he told me, and he told me it was the worst. It's outside of losing family members, it was the worst day of my life. It is unbearably god awful. Paul, your hands up.
Do you think penis cam is somebody's thing?
100%.
You know,
Guilty.
Paul.
Well, didn't,
my God.
Paul.
didn't that guy talk about some website that has...
Okay, look.
Who's
Hang on,
that guy?
you're dancing around it.
Sacco.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. And if you really want this question answered, he'll be here an hour and 36 minutes. Just ask him to his face.
Put your hand
you're-
down.
No, I had a question.
Tommy?
Didn't you have to put topical on it, though,
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
like, numb it a little
Yeah,
bit?
no, they they put a little,
They were digging for it?
they put a little grease on top of it.
Yeah.
And then they pull out, a roto-rooter
Yep.
and shove it in your urethra.
How far do they, like, push it in?
Oh, about 9 miles.
Come on.
And it is.
Come on.
It
Keeps
is
going and
No, they
going and
don't.
going. Dude, I swear to God.
And it is pressure, and there's a burning sensation. So
And
it
then-
feels like it's on fire and about to explode.
The whole time. And then they say, I'm gonna yank this out of you now. Please don't urinate. But
Yep.
you can't help it.
Was
You can't help
worst.
it.
was yanking harder or
No, going in's worse than on the way
By a
out.
mile and a
Hey,
half.
Yep,
a
going in's
question. I have
worse.
another follow-up question. This isn't a gross question. I would just say, I don't care what's in there. I don't
Yeah.
care if it kills
I
me.
hear where you're coming from.
Just leave it.
Right. Well,
Well, they have to
you
figure
say
out.
that, but that's
right,
not true.
They have to figure. Well, if in my case, this is the thing that sucks the most. In my case, the kidney stones passed on their own, so technically I didn't have to do it. But if they had seen that they were a problem and they had to either laser them out or
Yeah.
surgery or whatever it is, that's why they go up there. But it sucked that technically mine was a waste of time because they got out on their own.
Yeah, and mine, by the way, I didn't have anything in there.
Oh boy, that's even
There was
worse.
nothing in there. Yeah,
so it
and
was
let me,
pointless.
Let me tell you this. What's your name, Tommy? Let me tell you this. You've seen a largemouth bass, right?
Sure.
That's what my urethra looked like.
No, it was
When you
stretched
pulled that
out.
son bitch out of there. And I thought it was never going back.
Yeah.
It's never going back again.
Aren't people into that? Like
Dude, I don't know.
for gratification?
I
Probably.
can't
Zacho.
imagine why.
Oh, no.
So he was saying his urethra looked like a largemouth bass.
Yeah,
Looks
dude.
like Mick Jagger's lips.
Do a TED Talk on, what is it called again?
Sounding?
Sounding, yeah.
I should know that.
He goes, what was it?
What the hell does that mean?
I mean,
Is that what that is? Urethra play is called sounding?
well, that's when you put a metal rod up there.
Oh,
and
my
apparently,
God. What is wrong with people?
People are into
Oh,
that.
hold on. We got the expert here. Marney?
Marney doesn't want to talk
Oh
about
my
this.
God, Zacho!
That's the noise you make when that happens.
I want people to think about this. It is scientifically proven that getting this camera that Chris and I are talking about 17 times more painful than childbirth.
Is it?
18.
18, sorry. 18 times worse. So
Smaller space. There's an argument there.
I'm going to tell you, before it was, afterwards it wasn't.
yeah, absolutely cannot
It's like the
undersell
Holland
how
Tunnel.
it is.
Terrible.
Have you been in the Holland Tunnel? A little scary.
No. Oh, where is that?
It's in New York, under the Hudson.
No, I haven't. No.
You
Paul
haven't?
thought it was
I
in
bet you have.
Amsterdam.
I bet you have.
I
You
bet
don't
you
know it.
have.
Yeah.
You've been to New York.
Yeah, I bet you have and you don't know
Yeah,
it.
you've
Yeah.
done it. There's a movie about it with Sly.
We pop some
Oh,
balls.
Huck loves that film.
You've seen Holland Tunnel, the movie?
With Sly, yeah.
With Sly?
Holland
Sly
Tunnel,
bangs.
I love
Good morning.
Sly, but I don't remember that movie.
Hi,
Hey,
Marney.
Marnsy.
Hey, Marge!
Hi, Marge.
There is a lot going on in this room.
Marge,
Yeah,
summertime looks good on you. You're very tan.
Thank you.
I told you that at the root
Well, she's got
Yeah.
she's got a pool
I got a
now.
pool, yeah.
Getting the sun, getting that vitamin D from the old sunlight.
That's great.
Good for you.
What is that noise?
That's my mating
It's
call.
Hockey getting a thing in his urethra.
Yes, it's
Oh, is that your Gallahorn?
Yeah,
Zacho made it.
JJ, yeah.
It's JJ. Anyway,
Excellent.
Back to sports. Sauce, you ready? We're done talking about penis cams.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm ready. My turn?
Childbirth is very painful.
Try getting a cam up your urethra.
Whoa. Yeah, he'll be here in an
Yeah.
hour and a
Okay.
half.
Yeah.
6 days from today, Hawk, you and I will be in Canton for the Hall of Fame game between the Texans and the Bears.
Who do you got?
I think Hockey bet on the Bears.
I did. I put $150 on the Bears.
Yeah.
We pop some balls.
Are we we're staying for like the parties, right? We're staying for the Ben on
There's no
Saturday?
reason to rush back.
Modern
You know
Day
what I mean?
Warrior?
Yeah, like Modern Day Warriors. Yeah, that's right.
Will you guys document some of your trip for
Oh,
those
yeah.
of us
Yeah,
who
we're-
want to
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
follow along?
Yeah, I want to follow along.
We're leaving Tuesday right after the show, right?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Oh, wait. Hey, weren't we talking about penis cams?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, do you have more of his noises, by the way? Those are so good.
Hey, Rosie, are you into your Rosie? Are you into urethra play? Oh, that sounds so good.
God.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Oh, yeah.
Smack it in the ass.
All right. 2 weeks from tomorrow, Hawk, is the Vikings' first preseason game at home against the Raiders at 3 o'clock. The pregame starts at 1. Are you doing fan line?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Are you done this year?
Yep.
Whoa!
You're not
it's
doing
over?
any
Oh, you meat sauced your way into it.
Nope.
You're done.
Done.
You're not part of the Vikings programming anymore.
Done.
Yay.
Over.
Over.
History.
Wow.
History. I feel like
Kiss it
Roman
goodbye.
Calitri. This is how him and Nick Cage talk at the end. Remember when Nick Cage is like, "So we're done.
Yeah,
we're good.
yeah.
Done.
Oh, yeah.
Finished. It's over. It's over."
Oh, yeah.
You've seen that movie 1,000 times. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
A-plus film.
And then he hits
So
him with
good.
brass knuckles. How fantastic
Ryan.
film.
And then Hawk cries.
It's a sad moment.
Vikings held their second training camp practice yesterday. They had another corner go down. And according to Ben Gessling, Shaq Griffin, who went down after an interception, he spent some time in the medical tent and then he walked off the field without assistance after practice. So we're waiting to hear how Shaq Griffin is.
Oh, come on, man.
Jeez. I mean,
So who we got now?
Byron Murphy, Duke
Byron
Shelley.
Murphy.
Did we cut that guy from Florida, Central Florida, a 5 years ago?
What?
That we used a first round pick on?
Mike Hughes.
Yeah.
He's long gone.
Yeah, man.
And then
years ago.
Lewisine,
we
is he
played
gone
against
too?
him.
He's still on the team.
But a safety, but
A couple tough picks.
Yep.
Last couple of years.
But the last two should be A+. The ones
Good.
they just took.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Yeah.
A little thin though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well,
they got to add.
that's right.
Yeah.
don't not add.
Don't not.
We
Is
learned that
Shaq,
yesterday.
Shaq's not the one with.
No, that's his brother. Yeah.
That's his brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
His twin, right?
Yep.
Damn.
I know.
Wow, Rose.
Hard.
Oh, gross.
Hey, has he done that? Have we heard any more movies Rosie's been in lately or no?
Well, he was Shawshank last week.
Yeah,
that was
Shawshank last week.
absolutely
Thank
brilliant.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
those are great.
Thank you.
He gave you a couple good button bars on
sure did.
Tuesday,
Yep.
specifically.
Just finished? Just finished?
Oh, ick.
You know, on Saturdays with Sauce, you guys play, 5 or 6 different Dark Star sound bites, right? Really good quotes out of Dark Star over the years that he was on the Fan. But it's like the same 5 or 6. I love all of them.
Yeah, of course.
But it's the same 5 or 6 every Saturday. Can
That's
you imagine?
the main reason I do that show. Is
Right.
just to
Can
hear
you
that.
imagine what we're going to do when Rosie's gone?
Oh, Rosie! Don't laugh at Rosie.
We have thousands of sound bites of
Rosie
Mark
will live on
Rosen.
Do you think you
forever.
could do
What an
3
ass.
hours
Oh, wow.
of
Yeah.
just that?
Yeah, we
I
could
would
do an
listen.
hour.
I'd be the funniest
No,
hour
I'm
of
not
all
kidding.
time.
When those two went on their bang-a-thon together, Corey and Hockey,
Yeah.
if Zach or Max hadn't shown up for some reason, I mean, Zach was a half hour late, but if Max hadn't shown up, I was just going to talk to the button bar until somebody showed up. Yeah, thanks, Rose.
But
Do it.
I would listen to 3 hours of
Same.
you in the background and these two going at it button for button.
Yeah.
And no one can talk.
Yeah.
Just you laughing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It'd be phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you.
It'd be top 5 radio of all
I
time.
love it.
Let's do it around the
Get some
holidays.
relief.
We should.
Get some
Great Christmas
relief.
show.
Sauce versus Rosie Button Bar.
I love
for an
the
entire
Rosie Button
segment.
Bar.
It's hotter than Uranus.
I love it.
Any more sports?
The Twins battle Detroit tonight in Detroit.
Naked?
No, I don't think so, Rose. Pablo Lopez is going for the Twins. The Twins are 56-45.
Yes, they were.
No, they are. And they trail the Guardians by 4.5.
Finish him on Friday night.
Ick. Who lost yesterday 3-0 to Detroit.
Get some relief.
Ick. Game time is 5:40.
Martin, did you call in anymore?
Not this year, no.
You did a great job. It was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was fun. Corey Provis gets 2 series off per season, and he already took both of those. So, barring like a sickness or something, no.
Finish him on Friday night.
Oh, Rose.
Good for Corey.
She got close to it, sniffed around, and went, I don't like this.
My
What's
God.
he talking about?
Yeah, where are these from? Do you have
He was
dates?
talking about his cat. Uncommon.
Oh, you going to Common and get his bits down there too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get tweets all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, to go cut it up.
133.
My guess is his guard is down more even during Common Show because he doesn't think we're
Yeah.
listening.
No,
Which
yeah.
the Rubes are always listening.
Always listening. The Padres beat the Nationals yesterday 3-0.
Well, I'm stupid.
No, you're not. Dylan Cease threw the second no-hitter in Padres history. He had 9 strikeouts and 3 walks. Good for Dylan Cease, who
Maybe
used to play
69.
for... No, Rosie, 9 strikeouts. He used to play for the White Sox.
Can I come over and watch?
Yeah, I don't
Are you
have...
still
I
rooting on
can't.
the
Speaking of
Bats?
that, Marnes.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming over and watching here,
Whoa,
are we closer to
The Beaver.
Whoa, Rosie!
We talked about it yesterday. It sounds like Diamond's attorneys were saying that a deal is closer to get the Twins back on Comcast.
You know as much as I know. That's what I read.
Do you sense any internal optimism though?
I said
No vibe?
nothing.
Nothing, huh?
It's just such a weird situation because it hinges on so many people that are not connected to us at all. A
Yeah, it's
judge,
really hot. Oh, yeah.
a judge we don't know. People at Comcast we don't know. But yeah, our people have no feelers for it whatsoever, other than to say this was good news.
Come on, Willie.
Exactly.
Really?
So we're all very hopeful.
Okay.
Those little bastards were awful.
Rosie. What's this problem?
Have you had more free time then?
Tommy, I'm still working.
She does
It's
the
just-
Lynx stuff, but the Lynx have like a month off for the
Yeah,
Olympics.
they do. Yeah.
But
Just because the games are not on Comcast right now.
Oh, you're still doing
There
it.
are still games.
Damn.
so you're still
And
there.
I'm still
Still
working.
there,
yeah. I do have a
baby,
little
oh,
bit of an
baby.
Olympic break.
Jeez,
I did some work for the 3M Open this week.
Oh, how was
Yay.
that?
It was great. That's a wonderful golf tournament. It's
Yay.
so cool out there. Man, to see
Is it?
something that level is really cool.
Well, that's a woman's viewpoint.
Have you not?
Oh
have you
my
never been out
God.
there?
I've never
Any of
been.
you
I've
guys?
never been there. I heard it's awesome. They do a great job.
Yeah. I was
It
there for
wasn't
some of
just her. She had a partner.
Oh, my God. Rosie, stop.
Bro, he's unhinged today.
I was there for some of
It's
the
on Hinge today.
Pro-Am and some of
Did
the
you go to
kid
the food
stuff.
thing? Like isn't there like a food thing that goes
It's
along
not
with
the
it?
state fair. It is a golf.
We're just very
Are
hungry.
you talking
today.
about the press area that has free snacks or
No,
something?
I swear,
or-
like something
what?
like Gavin
Snacks,
was there.
SNACKS.
Oh, did
I
you
mean,
go?
they have food trucks.
No,
No,
They
you're
have-
talking about the taste of the tour.
Gavin doesn't talk to me after Monday.
Why?
because I ripped him apart after his initials debacle.
You ripped everybody but Do Young Park.
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah. It was like an amateur 9. It's not a real 9. I'm on your side.
I didn't say
I could have scored a 9 against those guys.
I doubt it.
Scored about 7 today.
Marnes. T.O. is
He's T.O.ing.
confident this morning.
Oh,
He thinks he's gonna take you down.
So how we play at home, we play teams. So there's a lot of collaborating. So I think I've gotten weaker at the game. So, but we'll see.
There's no collaborating today.
I know.
Just saying.
Tommy, this is the only way I can figure out how to word this. At home, what team are you on?
oh.
It is usually guys versus girls.
You go.
You owe me $100.
I think we owe everybody $100.
Cash those tickets. Vikings news is next. Additionals at 8:15. Joe O'Donnell should be here in a second. Alicia Lewis in a little bit. Brandon Molesky in a little bit. Tommy Olson's already here. Marney's already here. They're squaring off at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
It's starting to happen, Corey. You can feel the electricity. Marnie's very nervous.
Well, she's dancing with Alicia. Alicia doesn't seem very nervous. She seems loose. She seems ready to go.
Why does Marnie get to dance with Alicia?
I know. It doesn't seem fair.
What is going on?
You gotta have a vibe. You got a vibe.
Alicia Lewis, Marney Gellner. Marney Gellner, Alicia Lewis.
Oh, we go way back. Yeah.
Tommy Olson, Alicia Lewis. Alicia Lewis, Tommy Olson.
Hi, Alicia. Good to see you again.
Woo!
Last time I saw you was at Rush Creek, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. How'd you?
She does remember. I guarantee she remembers. We were golfing.
We were golfing.
It was a good day.
It's a great day.
A really fun day. It's cool in here. It feels good.
It's nice and cold.
You guys bring the AC down on Fridays. I like it.
If it was up to me, it'd be 63 degrees. Like my basement.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, I've been having a lot of hot flashes, so I appreciate it as well.
Whoa. Wow.
hey,
Rip the Band-Aid off, Marnie.
is Jill over there in your
Jill's behind you.
Oh, okay, good. Real quick, before we get into this too quickly, would you do me a favor? Step over to that microphone real quick right there. Everybody, Jill from Pause for Pause. Hi, Jill.
Hey, how you doing?
What do you have in your hand for Saucy there?
So we have some beer. Broken Clock made beer for the golf tournament, which is coming up. And it's called Out of the Rough with Winnie and Muppet on the beer.
Oh, I love that. They got their own beer.
Yes. So it's going to be for sale at the tournament and at the brewery.
Look at that. Cool. Meat Sauce Masters Tournament, Monday, August 19th. Saving for Pause.
That's so nice.
Majestic Oaks Golf Club in Ham Lake at Bunker Lake Boulevard there. To sign up, go to pause4, so it's the number 4, pause4pausemn.org. Pause4pausemn.org. Events page right there. There's a dinner option as well. So sign up. Registration closes next Friday. Swing for Pause, I should say. The Meat Sauce Masters Tournament. Look, they got their own beer. Your puppy's got their own beer, and it's actually there's a little bit of them in there.
That what? They're not with us anymore?
No.
Hey, Sauce.
How's Pete Sauce doing?
I was going to say, who would you rather have on a beer can, your dogs or your Uncle Peter?
Oh, Uncle Peter. Because it means my dogs are alive.
I mean, how famous do you have to be to have your dogs have their
What a
own
weird
beer?
answer.
Thank you. This is excellent.
Look at that beer.
We should have one right now, Hawk.
I think
Paul, you're having a golf
Drink
tournament,
it.
huh?
Yeah.
Yes, the Meat Sauce Masters Tournament.
Monday, August 19th.
Right there. Look at you.
Oh, come on.
I'll be there. I'm kidding.
Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll show up.
Oh, my God. All right, everybody be cool.
Yeah, relax.
So thank you, Jilly. And congratulations,
Thank you.
Saucy. You got your own beer. You've made it.
Yeah.
Your doggies do. Pause, the number 4, pause, mn.com. And it's PAUSE first, and then the number 4, then PAWSMN.org. Buy your tickets today. Go golf with Sauce.
Right on.
At Majestic?
Yeah.
Majestic.
That's why I couldn't come yesterday. I was here. Or I was there.
You were hitting them.
Yeah.
7 a.m.
Big boy
tea time.
job.
Yeah.
How'd you hit them?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
What
Huh?
were you wearing?
What was I wearing yesterday?
A Merkin.
I had an Unreal shirt.
Blue shorts and
You
a
were
blue
wearing
belt?
just a Merkin?
That's it.
No, I wear. I like short shorts.
No.
We're all very aware,
But
unfortunately.
I went to Target and there were supposed to be 7-inch inseams.
Whoa.
But
Shit, you wish.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
wish.
but my butt and my thighs are a little larger than the normal.
Whoa.
So like the 5-inch, or they go up to like 5-inch inseams,
Oh, my God.
and then they're like tight too.
What? Your generation makes no sense to
We've
me.
Not at all.
What are you doing?
Not at all.
But, Zach, relax.
If you're confident in one thing, you got to show it off. Right?
You are correct.
What are you confident in?
My
Your-
quads.
your
That's the only
quads.
thing I like
You
on
like
my
your
body.
quads.
The only thing.
Yeah, because you were last in line when they handed out wieners.
Yeah, and
First in line, Tommy and I met.
first in line for large love handles and small penises.
Yeah, you and I were in the same line. That's how we met.
Alicia Lewis, this is pretty much like a Care 11 morning show, right? This is.
Well, commercial breaks, perhaps. But yeah. This is fun.
Do you ever question why you come in here?
Never.
Okay.
Never. I'm like so happy to be
I'm
here right now.
questioning why you come in here right now.
I was enjoying the penis cam talk on my drive-in.
Oh my God.
And the
man.
childbirth comparison,
Yeah,
I'm like, think Marnie's in there to be like, wait,
Oh,
set
she's
you
just
guys
wrong.
straight, first of all.
It's the worst.
My gosh.
She's not doing a good job.
It was terrible. No,
Brilliant.
Terrible.
just the worst thing ever. I got to tell you, man.
Sorry I brought it back up.
Well,
but
again, you guys just haven't experienced it. You wouldn't know.
same with
No,
childbirth.
yeah. I mean,
Although I had an epidural, so the drugs were nice.
they do be nice. They
Fully
do be
numb.
nice.
Fully numb.
I agree.
My husband's like, you're peeing right now. And I was like, I didn't know I was peeing. But there's a tube. Is that TMI?
From
From
neck
waist down. No,
Really?
not neck down. I'm not like, why neck down?
Why would they?
What?
Yeah, neck down.
Yeah, neck down.
Sorry, you guys all doctors here? You guys know about it?
I mean, I don't think we need full paralysis for childbirth.
No.
My husband had to move just my head so I could see what was going on.
Look at the baby. Look over here.
Think of like drinking on an epidural. It'd be like, oh.
It goes up your
Tommy-
spine, a giant needle up your spine.
It's the
How
worst
big?
thing
You
I've
don't
ever
think it's
seen.
big?
bigger than the
drinking
thing they
L.
put up his
No
thing.
way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell
Did
you.
that hurt? That must have hurt.
it did hurt.
It
Watching
hurts, but the relief that comes.
Is it instant?
Yes.
Instantaneous.
Instantly?
Yeah, that's real nice.
Really?
watching my wife have that administered is the worst thing I've ever seen. That needle is enormous and it goes right into your spine.
You sit on the side of the bed and they give you a couple pillows and you hold the pillows and you hunch your back and then they wait for a contraction and once it's over and they go, "Don't move."
He's
And you're like, "Okay."
Could you walk if you needed to?
No.
That's why they have put the tube in. You pee in a tube.
Oh, yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You know, if you're numb from the waist down, your legs are below your waist, right?
Thanks, Corey.
Here, let me draw you up a picture of the human body. Quick.
But what if you could still walk? I don't know. You were numb.
A lot of times when women are giving birth, they like to do a couple laps to loosen up. You know,
They gotta get a
Couple
quick
sprints.
workout in.
Yeah.
You know? Get that-
Squeeze it in the morning?
You know,
Lunge.
after the epidural, you can get weekend at Bernied. That's the only way you can walk.
Yeah.
Seriously,
So,
the
okay,
nurses.
how long is it till you can walk again? Does anyone ever get two
about a week and a
epidurals
half.
because you're like in so long in there?
We really kind of focused on birthing a human being
Yeah,
into
Tommy.
the world rather than when am I going to get up and take some laps?
But like, what if you're?
feel sorry for you.
What if you're like relying on the epidural and then it runs out and then the
Then
baby
it hurts.
comes?
Yeah, they have to.
Can you do number
That-
two, or is number
yes.
two not an option?
I think so. That happened to me because
Oh,
I was
you
in
had long
labor
labor?
for so long. Yeah.
Tough times.
And then Good Times ended up with a C-section anyway, so I went through
Good
all the
Times, great
labor. And
oldies.
yeah. So the epidural wore off. It was hideous.
Rosie.
And then they just cut me.
Okay.
got him out in there.
But I mean, I've never had a camera in my wiener, so
Right.
so I don't even know if I can.
No,
I don't even know if I can join the conversation.
Right. Are you awake during that? Or are you they've knocked you out?
Oh yeah, no, I
you're
watched. It's the worst thing ever.
You
awake.
watched? I
watched
wouldn't
it?
watch.
So I'll tell you this. Here's the story. I'll just give you a quick synopsis.
Oh, no.
I heard it in the car right here.
No,
Though,
I got.
okay,
I'll give you the deets.
hear it again.
I'll give you the
Yeah,
deets.
give us the deets, man.
So I go in because I'm thinking I might have kidney stones, and the doctor says, "Okay, well, there's only one way to find out."
Kiss me.
Twins?
What's that again?
Were the twins?
It might
Two
have-
stones?
It felt
One?
like there might have been about 10 of them. But
Oh.
so, doctor says, "Here's what we're going to do." Now, I'd never met this guy before. It's the first time I've ever seen him. He says, "We're going to take this here microscope thing," and he points at it. It looks like something out of the movie Aliens. It's so long, right? And we're going to stick that in your urethra and take a look inside there. And I said, "Oh, golly, when are we going to do that?" And he goes, "Right now." And I went, pew, scared me to death. And then he says, "Okay, go ahead and disrobe." I'm like, "Oh my, okay." Take everything off, put on this little blue gown, and then lay on this table. I do that. And then he says, "My assistant will be in a moment to get you prepped." In walks 25-year-old Swedish model.
No.
Right? Just I swear on my life. Marnie, I'm telling you.
What was he wearing?
She walks in. I swear to you, I'm not kidding.
He looked like Thor.
And I'm scared to
That's
death
fine.
because of what I've just been told is going to happen. And she, I kid you not, takes a clothespin and puts it on my thing so that it's standing straight up.
Oh.
But the clothespin's almost too big because I'm so scared. And then she takes some grease numbing agent and has to rub it on the tip. And then this is the worst moment of my whole life. And I'm completely exposed and I look like a Ken doll. Okay? And then the doctor comes in. Yeah. And the doctor comes in and takes that thing and finds a way to shove that in there and just keeps on keeps putting it in there. And then he takes it, I kid you not, and he's looking at it like this. He's bent over my thing, looking at I swear to God, like this, looking into the tip of it. And then he goes, I don't see anything. Yeah, I think you're okay. And then he goes like this. Do you want to look? And he holds it.
You look.
I said, get it out of there. No, I do not want to look. I wanted it out of there. It's not comfortable. I mean, again, my urethra is this wide at this point, right?
Oh, my God.
And so he says, now this is the truth. He says, now I'm going to pull that other. You're going to feel an unbelievable urge to urinate. Please don't. Please try to hold it. And so he starts pulling, and again, it looked like the ribbons coming out, right?
Pulling the scarf out of the sleeve.
And when it finally goes out of there, I'm like the Bellagio fountains. The thing's like, I couldn't stop it. It was unbelievable. I mean, it whatever, on her, on him, on the floor, on me, everywhere.
On Tommy, because he ran in the office.
Tommy was looking in the window.
Can I come over and watch?
And it hurt to pee for about what? How long, Corey?
Still
about
hurts.
Like 3 days.
Like 3 days.
Yeah,
Really?
that's not the first time that's happened to you, though.
You're peeing absolute lava for 3 days. It's fire every time.
Oh, like
yeah.
after a bad shower?
It was like being in the 80s.
After a bad shower.
No, we all know.
That's
We've
something
all done
else,
that.
Tommy. You should talk to your doctor.
Yeah, Tommy, get help.
Hang on.
When you shower and some soap sneaks up there.
The guy from Harry Potter.
You gotta get some better soap, Tommy.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
No, you know what I'm talking about. It gets a little, and then you pee. A shower pee sometimes stingy. I swear to God, a lot of my friends talk about it.
Yeah, because a lot of your
many?
friends are in the same shower with you.
So my experience was almost exactly like Chris's. The asking me if I want to see it was like no. The answer is no. I don't want one more second of this in there.
Ever.
Get it out of there.
Yeah.
The only layer that I added was I have a tendency to black out and pass out. So before they put the camera in, and I didn't know how awful it was, and it was way worse than Chris even told me. I said to the doctor and the nurse, I go, look, just so you know, I have a pretty bad history of blacking out with very small amounts of pain. So there's a chance I black out here. I just want, and the little operating table, not that wide. I'm like, this is not good. So she's like, that's fine. So she rolls up she sits right next to me just in case. Well, as soon as that thing goes in and I feel that pressure and that burn, I start blacking out. So I grab this nurse's hand and I'm like, I'm blacking out. It was the worst pain ever. So when I'm blacking out, I never lost consciousness, but the last thing I thought for a second was, if I wake up and this thing's in there and I'm holding some rando's hand, my head's going to explode.
Because you don't always know for sure what's going on when you first wake up.
100%.
Yeah.
I cannot lose consciousness or this is going to be the scariest moment of my life. So here she is holding me because I think I'm going to pass out and fall off the table with the camera up it.
Also a Swedish model.
What
Also
now?
a Swedish model holding her
I
hand.
honestly, to be honest, I don't remember because I was like, this is going to be the worst. And it was.
Well, did you not feel it then since you blacked?
Oh, no, I felt everything. I never lost consciousness.
I thought you would have welcomed that.
No, never lost consciousness. Just the lights went out. So my vision went completely black, but I still was aware of everything. And it was just pure fire.
Wow.
And the pressure is like, I don't even know how to explain the pressure.
Why don't they give you a little something to help?
Laughing gas, and it's fun. It's hilarious.
Just put me under. Next time I would say, put me under. Put me completely out and then have at it.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
That's something
you've
similar
said
with
that
the kidney
before.
stones and birth. They asked, do you want to take a look as I'm like pushing? I'm like, with a mirror. I'm like, get that. I don't want to see.
No.
I don't want to see any
Get
of
the
that.
kid out of there.
I don't want, no.
Then you looked and you were like, meat sauce?
What a cute baby.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't listening. It wasn't about me.
Your son is adorable. We were just talking about that on the way up the elevator.
Yes.
Alicia's son is adorable. How old is he now?
He just turned 3.
Just turned 3.
Little Remy.
Aw.
Cute little guy.
I said that joke because Sas says the top of his head looks like the birthing process.
Yes.
You know what?
Just in
No, I'm
case
listening.
you thought
When
it
you're
was me.
dilated like a 7, sure. 8. It's coming out.
His mom was dilated to 72.
Poor mom. It was her Vietnam, as Hawk once said.
Oh, you just walked out of there, eh?
Yeah,
No,
she didn't.
She didn't. She's still there. I go and visit her every once in a while.
They had the care flighter.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
She is addicted to epidurals for the last 41 years.
They had to call Michaels to get some more thread to sell the thing.
God. This is why she doesn't listen.
Oh, your poor mother.
All
She's
right.
a saint.
We're playing
She
initials in like 15 minutes. Alicia Lewis is here. Marney Gellner is here. Tommy Olsen is here. Joe O'Donnell just walked in, the voice of the Minnesota Wild. We'll talk to him in a second as well. Fan 5 after this. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.